Get ready to learn about the story of Krypto, the last dog of Krypton, right now. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton #1. This is a new book from DC Comics, written by Ryan North, with art by Mike Norton, Ian Herring on colors, letters by Lucas Gattoni. We have a really cool cover by Jay Lee and Jung Chung. That is our main cover, but there's also a plethora of variant covers. Um, what a delightful way to start this story. Now, we know that this summer of Superman, it really incorporates the whole family, right? Supergirl's got a new book. Superman's got a whole bunch of other things going on. The family's all busy with everything. But you cannot leave out a big part of the family, Krypto, who's about to make his debut in the new live action Superman later on this summer. So here we are with a new story all about his origin. So, in this issue, there will come a day when Krypto stands beside Superman, helping him fight off monsters, aliens, and supervillains. A day when this dog will save his adopted world thanks to the incredible powers granted him by Earth's strange yellow sun. But he's not there yet. Today, Krypto is a normal puppy on Krypton, spending each day happy, snoozy, endless day alongside his family, Jor-El, Lara, and of course, baby Kal-El. But when a rocket test goes wrong, Krypto finds himself lost in space and soon crash lands all alone on a strange alien world called Earth. So, yeah, it's really interesting because throughout Superman's history, there's always been the idea of like, how do we add more Kryptonians to the mythos, because everybody was supposed to have exploded pretty much with with Krypton being destroyed. So in this book, we get to see a really heartwarming story. Um, and I think the team does something really well, and this is where the lettering, Lucas Gattoni, really shines. So I'll highlight that first. Every time during the dialogue, you can read it; it's very legible to the reader. But anytime the dog Krypto is supposed to understand something, like maybe they're addressing him directly or it's a word that he knows, it's highlighted very differently than when it's just normal dialogue in the background to give you more exposition and the story and move forward. So I thought that was really clever. I was wondering if they were going to do something special, very similar to what Marvel did on the Hawkeye series with the pizza dog issue, which was really more like signs, right? There was no actual dialogue in that issue. It was more like little signs that the pizza dog would recognize. So in this one, anytime Krypto understands what they're saying, because these are words that he's familiar with, it's being highlighted with all caps, with more clear, more the dialogue is a lot more in the front, whereas some of the other dialogue is in a little bit more washed out in the background, still very legible. So that this was, I wonder what those meetings were like, trying to figure out like how do we capture this dialogue. So kudos to Lucas Gattoni. Like I said, I think lettering is a very underrated skill in comics, and it's only brought to the forefront or talked about when when something goes really wrong. But I wanted to highlight that here. Now, of course, Mike Norton does a beautiful job giving us this very light-hearted feel to the story, very different from Jay Lee's cover, which is, I think, a very interesting proposition to do a cover with an artist with such a distinct style as Jay Lee, especially for newcomers to comics. And then one of the reasons that I do videos like this is to allow people to check out some of the interior art. You may be seeing it across your screen, but yeah, Mike Norton just does a really good job to capture this, make this feel like a day, like almost a slice of life type of book, right? They of course have designs of Kryptonian, and we see the ship in space, and everything really happens. But at the heart of it is really the relationship with Krypto and his family, like the L family, and of course the baby, right? I think that's one of the most important parts of this. So I really enjoyed this book. Ryan North is telling a fantastic story, and of course, it is a very Ryan North thing to give us a little hook right at the end, just to make sure that you're gonna buy that next issue. I really enjoy this. I highly recommend it. There's some really cool covers that I can't wait to get to my shop and actually buy this physically. So yeah, I'm very excited for this. 32 pages of all out fun, beautiful work, and like I said, kudos to both the letterer and the artist. Like it all really stands out. So if you have read Krypto, The Last Dog of Krypton, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Let me know of some other comics that you may think use the lettering in such an efficient way as this. And then, of course, stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.